So, hi Piyush, today I'll be doing the summary of the book Think and Grow Rich. So, basically, if you want to tell me or if you ask me, I would say this book can't be summarized because this book is a gold mine. This book is a ultimate path to the financial success. This book is the ultimate destination or ultimate journey for that destination. So you need to drink this book or drink every single word of this book. So this book can't be summarized, but I will try to explain every chapter of this book. So let's go. First, starting point of all achievement. It starts with one intense desire for something absolute, for something purposeful. It is the burning desire. It is the burning desire that keeps you going no matter how many hardships you are facing during this time. You have to keep going for that particular burning desire. So it all starts with one thought, one talk to yourself. It all starts with one thought, and when that thought become burning desire, not a wishful thinking, not a wishful thinking I am talking about. I am talking about the burning desire. If you got the burning desire and a strong why, then you are unstoppable. Nobody in this world can stop you because that burning desire alone will take you to the financial success. Thought knows no boundary. Thought knows no boundary. You have to be you have a burning desire for becoming successful, for becoming wealthy. You have to become a successful person. For that, you should have a burning desire for that. Second, faith. If you don't believe in yourself, if you don't have faith in yourself, if you don't have visualization or the faith or the inner voice of yourself telling you that you can do it, you can't do it. You have faith in yourself, you have to believe in yourself because nobody else will do it. You have faith in yourself for becoming the best version of you, for becoming the best version of you can ever become. Thoughts are so powerful. Thoughts are so powerful, you know. As a man thinketh, so he becometh. As a man thinketh, so he becometh. And what are thoughts? Thoughts are the talks that you do to yourself within yourself. Thought, thoughts are the talks that you do to yourself within yourself inside this head. So observe your thoughts and try to control them. If you can observe your thought, you can control them and can give them a direction. You can give them a direction. There is nothing in this world you cannot do it. There is nothing in this world you cannot do it. The one who are saying that you can't do it are the ones who believe if they can't do it, nobody else nobody else in this world can't do it. So you have to be faith. You have to be. You have to be. You have faith in yourself. You have to be great. You have to be greatly faith in yourself. There are no limitation to the mind except those who we acknowledge. Auto suggestion. You have to keep telling yourself that you want to become this, you want to become this, you want to become this. Not, I want to have that thing, I want to have this many money, I want to have this many things. You will become a beggar, Piyush, I am telling you. Never run behind materialistic possession. Run behind your growth. Run behind your learnings. You have to become the person you want to be for that riches, for that thing. You have to become that person. You have to become that person, you know. You have to become that person rather than combining or collecting all those materialistic possession. You have to become the person you want to be that have those things. Never set your goals some materialistic possession. Rather, set your goals to be the person who have those possession. Simply increase your potential, increase your potential, increase your potential. You have unlimited potential, so you are the beginning of the infinity. You are the beginning of the infinity. Then he says specialized knowledge in the chapter 5. He says us, author suggests us to gain specific knowledge about the career, about the profession we want to enter in. You have to go so deep in that thing, you have to go so deep in that thing that it becomes you. That profession becomes you. There must be no separation between the work and the one who is doing the work. There is no separation. There must be no separation between the work and the one who is doing the work. You have to be obsessed with your purpose. You have to be obsessed, Piyush. Then imagination. Imagination is like a dual-edged sword. Imagination is like a dual-edged sword. You can imagine as much as you can to empower yourself, and you can imagine as much as you can to disempower yourself. You can leave yourself, or you can make yourself lowly beast if you are using imagination for the disadvantage of yourself. But you can attain divine perfection, not perfection, divine growth, divine improvement if you run behind that imagination. If you run behind that thought of that I will become that, I will become the world's this. Keep redefining until you become the world's your profession, fill in the blank. Then organized planning. You have to plan every single step you will be taking, you are taking, and what will be going, what will do, or what will become of that step You have to be aware of that. You have to be aware of every single step you are taking in this moment, because in the law of probability, what you are doing in this moment will increase your probability of becoming the person you want to be, not the things you want to accumulate. You should always focus on the person you want to be, the person you want to become, and the person you want to become is infinite. So you have to run behind the infinite. You can never have satisfaction. You have to be satisfied with your growth. That I am growing, I am growing. You have to be satisfied with your unsatisfaction. Decision. And here comes the most important part of the successful people. Their decisions are so fast that you can't even imagine. You have to take decisions, or you have to take choices in from now onwards, from this moment onwards. You have to take choices to become the best version of yourself, to become the best, to become the best, to become the world's greatest. Lack of decision are the cause of the most of the men and women of the century. Author saying. Then persistence, like it's one of the most important skills you must have for the success. You got to be persistent, because it takes a lot of time. Seriously, it takes a lot of time. So one way you can become persistent is by seeing long term. If you are seeing your future from the day onwards to the years, 20 years after, 30 years after, this day will mean nothing to you, because these pain will eventually emerge you, or will eventually empower you to become a better version of yourself. So persistence. You persist until you win. You persist until you win. Till when, or till then persist. Till then persist. Till then persist. Till then persist. If you are losing, persist. If you are winning, persist. If you are winning, persist. If you are winning, persist. Redefine, redefine, redefine until you are the best in the world. Then the mystery of sex transformation. In this chapter, basically author tells us or suggests us to have the power of opposite gender. In this chapter, author suggests us to have the power of the opposite gender or the opposite sex in our favor. He says the men who have a woman in their wedding, or the women who have the men in their wedding, they become more successful than the men who were single. Like, he is not saying it's a law, but it's the force, it's the thought of sex that led man to transform himself to the beyond the level of imagination. Then in the last few chapter, author tells us to train our subconscious mind. Train our subconscious mind. It's basically memory. You got to feed your brain right information. That's it. So this is for today, Piyush. I guess you should never lose one copy of this book. Listen it, or listen it once a year, once a month, once a day, whatever you can. Never leave this book behind. until you are financially successful.